Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss another problem from projection of line. So this problem will be dealing with horizontal trace and vertical trace. Some data are given related to horizontal trace and vertical trace as well, and the front view angle with the horizontal line that is also given, and some other data also given. So in this question we'll be using the trace concept, and we'll be trying to solve it. We have already uploaded some videos on projection line also. So if you have not watched those videos, and you have not tried to solve those type of easy questions, then you can try them first, then after you can go to this question. So let us try to read the question. This is the question which we are going to solve today. So let us try to read the question first. So here it is telling that one end of the line AB is 10 above HP, okay, and other end is 100 in front of a BP. Okay, so let us take one end, that is A, okay, and is 10 above HP. So I can write A dash, which is 10 that is that is above HP, and other end. So let us take that end is B, and that is in front of BP. So we can write as B is 100 okay, that is in front of BP. So and its front view is 45-degree inclined to XY line. Okay, so we can say alpha is given. So alpha is given as 45-degree. So it is the angle in between the front view and the XY line. So that is given as 45-degree, and while its horizontal trace and vertical trace are 45 and 30 below XY respectively. So your horizontal trace is present at 45 below the XY, and your vertical trace is present 30 below XY. So draw the projections and find the true length with its inclination with your HP and VP. So we need to find out the true length over here, and we need to find out the angle in between your true length with HP and VP as well. So let us try to solve this question. So without wasting time, let us move forward and try to solve this question. So first of all, we need to draw the what XY plane over here. Okay, XY line. So let us first draw a horizontal line over here. So if we'll draw that line, then we can get somewhat like this. So this is the XY line over here. So after getting the XY line, so we need to use all these data which are given over here. So first we can locate a dash point, which is the A point of the front view. So if we'll try to locate that, let us draw a vertical line over here. So for drawing that vertical line, so I am drawing that vertical line over here, so that we can locate our A dash point. So here I have drawn the vertical line. So it is given that it is 10 above your HP. So let me denote that point over here. So it is 10 I have denoted that point. So after that I can draw the locus of your A dash. Okay, so for that reason again I will draw a horizontal line over here, so which will be your locus of A dash. So that I can write over here, that is locus of A dash. Okay, so next data is given that B, okay, which is the B point of your top view. So that is located at 100 below that in front of BP. So to locate that I need to go down by 10 So let me go down 10 So somewhere here I'll be getting the point. So in I can draw the locus of B over here, so that let me draw a horizontal line over here. So I'm drawing a horizontal line. So in this line somewhere our B point will lie. So so I can write this is as our locus of B. So let me write here, that is locus of B. Okay, so now I have got this point. This is as A dash, and in this line somewhere I'll be getting our point, that is B. So next data which are given, that is horizontal trace is below the your xy line, that is given as 45 mm. So below the horizontal line, that is reference line, we can say. Let me draw another horizontal line that will be your at 45 mm, so that in that line we'll be getting our horizontal trace. So somewhere here I'll be getting that point. So here I'm drawing a horizontal line. So this dimension will be, this distance will be your 45 mm. So somewhere in this line I'll be getting the horizontal trace. So next data is given, that your vertical trace is below your xy line, that is somewhere 30 mm. So let me draw another again line, so that will be 30 mm below the horizontal line. So again, by doing parallel to the reference line, I can draw a horizontal line over here. So in this line somewhere I'll be getting the vertical trace. Okay, so already I have used maximum of the data which are given to us. Now important data, that alpha is given to us, which is the your angle in between the horizontal line and your front view. So if we be using that data, then I can draw the front view. So let us try to use that data, so that we'll be using mm, that will be helpful for drawing our front view. So front view, that angle is given as 45. So let me draw 45. Okay, a line by crossing the 45 angle. So if we'll draw that, then I'll be getting a line somewhat like this. So let me draw that line. So I'll be getting a line like this. So now if we'll discuss about the traces, so we can know that already we have discussed about this. So I have discussed all these things in video, that is in video 2. Okay, in the projection of line and the lecture 2 I have discussed about this. So if you are not to watch that video, then do find it from the playlist and watch that. So here in that video we have discussed already that V point and horizontal trace and top view will be light on a same line, as well as H dash and VT dash and front view will lie at at a same line. So already we have known about this. So what can I do now? So the intersection point of your extension of that front view, okay, and your reference line, that point is known as S dash. So if I will extend this line, the intersection point will be called as H dash. So let me extend that one. So let me extend. So if I will extend that, it will intersect somewhere here. Then if I will extend that one, then I can get a line like this. So this point I can tell this is as H dash. Okay, so as I have already told you, so front view will lie in this line. Again, it is your touching your what S dash, and we can say vertical trace, again it will lie in this line. So as we know, this is the line for your horizontal trace and this is the line for your vertical trace. So in this line only we'll be getting the vertical trace, so this point will be giving you the vertical trace. So from here we can get that this point will give me the vertical trace, this will be the h dash point, and in this line we'll be getting the front view. So now we can draw a what, that is a vertical line over here. So if we'll be drawing that, so I can draw a vertical line like this, then this point is denoting, okay, so whenever this your vertical line, intersection point of this vertical line and your the extension of your that top view will give the horizontal trace, and we know that in this line we'll be getting our horizontal trace. So from this we can get to know that this point will be giving us our horizontal trace. So now we have got our horizontal trace and vertical trace as well. So again I can draw a vertical line over here, so that I can get this point, that is B. So this B is the vertical line where your where it will be coincide or coincide with your what, that is xy line. So this point will be giving me B. So here, as we know that B and horizontal trace and top view will be lying in a same line. So if we extend a line from this, then I'll be getting the top view. So let me extend this. So let me use the black. So I'll be getting the top view over here. So let me extend this vertical line again, so I can locate the A point over here, and this will be my B. So as we know, in this line somewhere I'll be getting the B point, so I'll be getting B point here. So now what we need to do, so for getting the total front view I need to draw a vertical line over here. So I can draw a vertical line over here. So by taking parallel to this line I can draw a vertical line, so that I'll be getting the front view. So I am marking this is as a dash line, okay, so that I'll be getting a what, top view. So as well as your front view. So this will be my front view and this will be my top view. So now I need to find out the true length of the your line. So for that reason what we need to do, we need to get the locus of B dash. So for that reason I need to draw a horizontal line over here. So this will give me the locus of B dash, okay. So now again what we need to do, so if I will be drawing a arc over here, so if I'll be drawing a arc over here by taking this front view as radius, then it will be meeting somewhat here, okay. So let me use this one for making a arc, okay. So I'll be getting a arc somewhat like this. So after getting this arc I'll be drawing a horizontal line, that vertical line over here. So it will be coincide somewhat here. So this will be my true length. So I'll be naming this point. So I can name like this B1 dash. Okay. So this will be our B1. Okay. So this will give me the true length. So let me join A and B1. So this will give me true length. So for locating the locus of A, so I can draw a horizontal line over here. So likewise, now I can draw a arc over here. So let me use the protractor again. So I can draw a arc over here. So I can get a arc like this. So now I can extend this line, so I can join over here. So when I will join, then I can get this line. So I can name this one like B2, and this is as B2 dash. Then after getting this one, I can join these two, then this will be my true length. So approximately we'll be getting like this. So if we'll measure, then we'll be getting some deviations here because we have taken the arc approximately. So we are getting 60 mm here. So let us check here also. So here we are getting 6.5, that is 65. So we are getting some deviations over here. So if you will be taking your correct dimensions with correct instruments, then you will be getting correct result. So now you can calculate this angle. So this will be your theta, and this will be your what, that is phi. So this angle you can measure. Okay, and I think you have understood this concept by using your horizontal trace and vertical trace, how we have drawn the projection. So finally we'll be getting a figure like this, where we have located all the points vertical trace, and we have drawn the front view and top view, as well as we have detected the true length of the line. With this we have reached at the end of lecture for today. So if you like these videos, then press on the like button given below, and till now if you have not subscribed our channel, then do subscribe it, and press on the bell icon, so that you will be getting all the notifications of videos whenever we'll be uploading on it. So take care, bye bye, thank you for watching.